Welcome to Learning with Mrs. Lastly. I'm Callie Lastly, and this week I'm talking about skip counting. So, to give you a little bit of backstory, when I was student teaching in a third grade classroom, I noticed that in a lot of my math lessons, it was requiring me to teach skip counting to my kiddos. And what I kept finding was that even though my students were very, very bright, they were really struggling on being able to memorize all of the skip counting multiplication facts. And they were kind of bored with it, honestly. It just didn't sound very fun. Chanting out a whole bunch of multiplication facts is not really how we want to spend our math lesson. So I kept thinking, how can I make skip counting more engaging and easier to memorize? So, even a little bit more backstory than that. When I was growing up, I was taught skip counting to songs. There's actually a lot of studies out there to say that music and memorization go really well together, especially when you're really young. It also helps with engagement. So, if you haven't heard about music and memorization, you should definitely check that out. It's wonderful. Either way, when I was taught skip counting songs, as fun as they were put to oldies songs. So I knew that my third grade students would not really be able to relate to this music. So what I decided to do was I put the 2s through 9s skip counting multiplication facts to children's songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes, Mary Had a Little Lamb, things like that. And what I found was that not only the students were so engaged, in fact, they were begging me to do more skip counting songs with them at the end of the lesson, they were also able to more fluently memorize all of the skip counting and be able to relay it back to me. It was a great experience and the kids were loving it. And so I figured I would share my skip counting songs with you all. So first off is 2s. So it's put to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. And this is how it goes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. This is how I count by 2s. Okay, next one is 3s. I put it to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So it goes like this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. That's how I skip count by 3. Okay, hope you're sticking with me. Okay, this is 4s. It's put to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and this is how it goes. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, and 48. This is how I count by 4s, isn't it great? Okay, 5s is put to the tune of Baby Beluga, one of my favorites. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, that's how I count by 5s. And 6 is put to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48, 54, and 60. Now, 7s is put to the tune of Ants Go Marching, also one of my favorites. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, and that's how we count by 7s. So we know multiples of 7. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now this is 8s. So it's Wheels on the Bus is the tune, and here's how it goes. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. And finally, we've got 9s is put to the tune of Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. And this is how it goes. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99. That's how I count by 9s, count by 9s. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today. Like I said, it's just from 2s through 9s, and the reason I did that was because 1s, we don't need the multiples of that. And also 10s are a little bit easier. I know you kind of start learning about skip counting kindergarten, first grade, and then I know you really want to hone it in about third grade, so that way they have those number sense, like that number sense foundation, so they can use it to support their learning later on in fourth, fifth, etc. So this activity is really geared for anywhere between kindergarten and about fourth grade. After that point, they should pretty much know their multiples, and they might not want to be singing children's songs. But this is a great activity to do anytime, anywhere. If you want an extra challenge, during my classroom time, I had also encouraged the students to kind of create their own skip counting songs. And that ranged from either creating their own music, which was adorable, and also I had another student that also put fives to the tune of Happy Birthday. So it gets fun, it gets creative, and it gets the students really excited about learning. And if you can get your child begging you to sing skip counting songs, you know you're doing something right. So I hope this is helpful. I will make sure to keep this video on my website and on my YouTube channel, so that way you can reference back to it at any point. And if you have any suggestions or questions, leave comments. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope this is helpful, and happy learning.